Hey there, can I get a large coffee, 2 cream, 1 sugar? Oh yeah, we got places to be.
Is that your girlfriend, Zeus? Is that your girlfriend? Is that your girlfriend? What are you trying to say, Zeus?
So, what I'm kind of thinking is that we just hightail it south.
There's a guy on Facebook that messaged saying that he was, or used to work in that area, and he's actually at, what's that, provincial park just up?
Cypress Hills?
Cypress Hills.
Yeah.
He's camping there tonight.
Yeah, that's probably where we're going to end up as well.
I'm in. I just got to hook my GoPro up.
Oh yeah, cool, okay, yeah, doing the whole YouTube thing, eh? Oh yeah, okay, oh yeah.
Thing.
You do a lot of this here particular thing when you've got a Frontier. I'm just gonna load it in there. Alright boys, are you ready for an adventure?
Always.
Four Corners Expedition, baby, here we go!
Roger.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. We are just leaving Red Deer, and we're going to be heading south towards Medicine Hat. We've got Jason in convoy and Rick in convoy, and Jeremy will actually be also joining us for this expedition, which I'm pretty jazzed about. Yeah, so this is going to be a cool trip. The plan is we want to hit, it's been brought to our attention that there are 5 corners in Alberta. And yes, I do know that. I'm not completely incompetent. Yeah, so we got Zeus here, Jason in tow, Rick in tow. It's gonna be great, guys. I'm so stoked for this. This whole trip took, well, to be honest, this trip was gonna be the Tuck trip. But we had such a short notice to plan. There's some family things that are still going on, but we're going to be continuing going down the highway here. It's going to be pretty slick. I'm very excited. The boys are excited. Zeus is excited. I needed this so freaking bad. I was starting to get loopy, man. Starting to get loopy. It's been a rough few months, boys and girls. Rough, I'm telling you. But things just started to open up here in Alberta. The goal is for this entire trip is we're just going to inject some positive stuff into the world because, man, y'all are crazy right now. So we're going to be gone for a considerable amount of time. We're going to be living out of our trucks for 2 weeks straight. And we're doing all of this to make sure that we can iron out the issues that we might have with our gear before we get up to Tuck. Jason and I had our trucks in the shop a few days leading up to this exped, and his Jeep got a clean bill of health. My truck does need a few things.
I could just sell my house and send one of my Jeep for the rest of my life.
Careful, dude. I've been thinking about living out of this truck for a long time, man. I'm sure I could do it.
Problem is, my channel's gonna go from Overland, Alberta to, hey, that homeless guy parked in the corner.
Hey man, at least you're a nice homeless guy. And technically you're not homeless, you're just houseless.
Okay.
It's full real living. They're from Alberta and they're doing it.
Yeah, too true.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great trip, guys. I'm really excited. I'm so happy you guys are here. I couldn't imagine doing this with a better group of dudes.
You have to make me cry. Yeah, absolutely, man. This is gonna be a blast and a great bunch of guys to do it with.
Hell yeah. All right, boys, tires up. Let's go. folks. This is probably going to be our one and only stop for today because we got a lot of miles to put on. But we're in Drumheller, and we're just parked at the Hoodoos here just offside the highway. And it's, man, it is such an absolutely beautiful day. And we got the boys. Jeremy, why can't you just quit your job? You don't need money.
Yeah, come on, Jeremy. Get with the program.
Like, what are you doing, man? Be homeless. Just kidding, buddy. Keep your job. It's what makes you have the nicest rig of all of us. What, sorry?
Got a trouble code that came up. I'm just going to pull over and reset it.
Okay, we'll pull over at the top of the hill or what?
That'll work.
Copy that. Let's just pull over here.
Okay, we're good to go.
Oh. That didn't take very long. That didn't take very long. How'd you reset your code?
Throttle position sensor. And it's a thunderbolt that comes up, so it basically depowers everything.
So your pedal commander runs right to your TPS?
Back of the pedal is where the signals are.
Ah, gotcha.
It works normally very well. I've gone hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kilometers since the last time I did it. It just picked now to do it.
Oh well. But that's the least of our concerns today, buddy. We got beautiful blue skies and green grass ahead of us.
Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am. It's like I'm wasted, and I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah. Could you come a little closer now? 'Cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are, right underneath the stars. So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste this. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. Yeah, I won't waste this. 'Cause no one makes me feel like you do. You make me breathless. Yeah, no one makes me feel like you do. I promise that I will stand by you forever, and I won't waste this.
beautiful people. It's Dave with Blind Man Overland. What an epic day. Man, what an epic day. Seriously. We are literally on the border of Cypress Hills National Park. If you look there, that is the old gate. That is the road that we were gonna go down to get up into the, and kind of see where it used to be just up there. But in typical Dave fashion, because I swear to God the government knows how I feel about gates. I didn't swear. Gates. They decided to put one up. So the road we wanted to take up into the sweet spot is not there. But we have this absolutely insane valley. Man, it looks like, I swear to God, two hobbits are gonna walk out of that bush any minute looking for a ring. It's crazy. Some of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. Southern Alberta. Red Rock Coulee. Drum. I've been to Drum before, but Drum you never fail to impress. And then the boys. The trucks, and the rigs, and the friends, and the beers, and the... Oh, check this out. I added a little something to my setup. It's a privy. That's doubling as an annex, which I didn't expect to work out as well as it did. But it worked out epically. And Zeus is sleeping. Or not sleeping anymore. Having a nap. Man, honestly guys, if you get a chance, we're gonna put up this trek on the on iOverlander. We're also gonna put this spot up on iOverlander because it is a beautiful spot. It's right off of a secondary roadway. It's called a highway, but it's not a highway. In the last 2 hours, we've seen 2 cars go by. Might be because of the time of year it is. It's also out in the middle of nowhere, so we've traveled many gravel roads to get here, crisscrossing across highways and not taking main routes. Kind of the goal is to do this whole thing using as many back roads and gravel roads and trails as possible. So absolutely stunning.
Promise that I will stand by you forever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah.
Morning deuces. Good morning deuces. Oh, Jason just rolled in the camp. Did you go for a walk?
Yes, I did.
Where'd you go?
Were you up there?
Yeah.
It's kind of neat, all those little...
Yeah, it's super cool.
Probably ground hogs or so.
What a beautiful spot, bro.
It is amazing. valley, man.
Oh man.
The people that live near here must love it.
Oh, as if they want to give this away, right?
Yeah.
As if.
Good morning.
All right, guys. So here we are, and making videos and such. And oh, sorry, Jay. Were you doing something?
No, I wasn't doing anything.
Oh, okay, good. What is it called when you? What is it called when someone does that to your video? What do they call it? Oh, I'm trolling. Yes, trolling.
Majorly trolling.
Major trolls.
Major troll.
Like hard trolling.
Alright, here's my porridge recipe. 2 tablespoons of almond flour. 2 tablespoons of hard hams.
Stayed quite comfortable, thankfully. I love that sleeping bag so much.
Have you heard about the free man who chained himself?
He threw away all the keys, now he can't come home.
He would lie in his bed and just talk to himself.
Action lies onto his mind.
Living free won't guarantee a life of happiness, so get a grip and hold on tight. Keep on trying. Break your chains off. It was obvious, help you now. Turn the lights on. I'll be there when you're coming back to the world. When your war is all over, we could celebrate.
Even though you are hurt, it will be okay.
We could go around the world, just lead the way.
Fly away into the clouds.
Wouldn't you wanna be in another place, another time, another life? Keep on trying. Break your chains off. It was obvious, help you now. Turn the lights on. I'll be there when you're coming back to the world.
Hey boys, this is the road that takes us to Farmers Corner, so we are on our approach road right now.
Break your chains off. Break your chains. Break your chains off. Break your chains off. It was obvious, help you now. Turn the lights on. I'll be there when you're coming back to the world.
Here is the furthest that you can drive legally on roads in the province of Alberta. Rick, Jason, where's Jason? Jason, Nevada, and Zeus. There he is.
Zeus was crossing the border.
Zeus decided he's going to be a Montanite,
No, I think it's
Montanite?
Saskatchewan.
Or Saskatchewan. He's going to Saskatchewan. That's Saskatchewan. That's Montana. That's Alberta. Okay, so now what we do is we take those trucks and these people and and a couple other people on the way. We're meeting up with a few of you guys on this trip, and it's gonna be epic. But this is the beginning. So, we take those, we drive up there, and we keep driving north, not necessarily on this road, but we keep driving north until we get to the sand dunes of Fort McMurray, Alberta. That is about, it's over 1,000 kilometers. How many?
675.
675 kilometers to this exact point from Red Deer, Alberta. So if you're starting this expedition in Red Deer, that's how long it's going to take for you to get here. Love you. Thanks for watching. This is going to be a great trip. Hands in. On 3, 4 corners. 1, 2, 3. 4 corners! All right, let's roll.
Went for a walk with the stars last night. Did not believe that I would end up right. Lucky endings were not something for me. I drove around all across the land. Thought that I was caught in a one-man band.
All right, so we are here. And we have officially started the Four Corners expedition. We just left our start point, and we are now heading north on what I believe is Range Road 12. Drove right past the border. We were neck and neck with the border the whole time. It's great. So here we go.
Just imagine walking across miles and miles of empty, vast, bushy grasslands. And as you begin to rise up a steep hill, the ground falls away behind you and you elevate to the top of a lush, green oasis, filled with tall jack pine trees and clear running rivers full of fish and game to feed your growing family. These are the Cypress Hills, a boreal oasis rising up out of the vast flatness that was once a vast inland sea, connecting the Arctic and the subarctic continents. This place was and is a sacred place for the Blackfoot and some Métis peoples that were here long before Confederacy. To those original people, this place was simply known as the hills that shouldn't be. I, for one, am certainly glad that they are.
We have a lot of miles to make up right now. It is currently 3:30 in the afternoon. There was just so much to explore. Southern Alberta here, it's blown our minds. It is super, super cool, absolutely phenomenally beautiful. We saw a couple of adventure bikes out and about as well. But right now, we have to hightail it north and then west. So we're going to be hitting back on the roads and going as far north as we can before we start heading west to the boards Blind Man's Fall, where we will be meeting up with Jeremy. So much love, everybody. Thanks for following the trip so far. We got a lot of days left planned. It's going to be epic. I'm glad you're here, and I'm more glad that we're here because this is great. Love you. Peace. Drive safe. We've covered some miles. We're all pretty tired. Got an hour left to go. Jeremy's gonna be arriving at roughly the same time. And we're in Nickelback's hometown of Hannah, Alberta. Should be good. Hannah. Never been here. It's small. I like it. Good morning, folks. Day 2. We are here in the small town of Big Valley, and we're just stopping for some fuel. We did have a little bit of an interesting moment this morning where farmer thought we were on his property. We weren't. We were definitely on Crown land that was mapped and logged as such. But it happens. The local police came by and asked us to move along, and that's fine. It happens from time to time. We weren't doing anything illegal, but we just didn't want any trouble, so yeah. Beautiful little town here. Lots of really old cool stuff. Check that thing out, man. Really neat. But yeah, we're gonna get some fuel and we're gonna hit the road. We're heading up to Lac La Biche today, so we got about, not a bad day of driving. We got about 400 kilometers, so we got about 2 miles to go, or 3 or 4 hours to go for day 2. And we're gonna be camping by the lake tonight, hopefully, so we'll get some water, maybe do some swimming. So a funny little tidbit of information for you local Alberta guys. There's not many of these elevators left. They're kind of a dying thing. Technology has changed in such a way that they're not used as much as they used to. So the fact that this one is still standing in Alberta is really cool. The one in my hometown in Lacombe used to stand when I was a kid as well, but eventually it closed down as well. But it looks like this one's kept up in pretty good condition. So, all right. Yeah, absolutely beautiful, guys. Last night was epic. Beautiful spot. Very beautiful. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to be too keen to go back there because I just don't want to be dealing with rude farmers who think they own public land. I'm just not a big fan of that kind of stuff. So, anyway, peace.
Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted. And I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever. And I won't waste it. Now, cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are, right underneath the stars. So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste this. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. Promise that I will stand by you forever, and I won't waste it.
Alright folks, it's dinner time. So, what I am going to make is a concoction. So currently right now I have bacon. And I'm going to be making my camp pot biscuits, which are just biscuits made in a pot instead of an oven. Doable. It's really easy actually. And it's going to have some bacon, some beef, some cheese that's going to be melted over top, and then it's going to be covered in like a white sauce. It's going to be delicious. I hope it's really good. Guess we'll find out. Alright folks, dinner is done. A little bit of gravy because I don't have my white sauce. That is gonna be good. We do have some weather coming in, so we're probably gonna pack up as much as we can tonight. But man, look how beautiful that is. It's just stunning. Morning, folks. Day 3. We had an absolutely an epic night last night here at Fork Lake. What a beautiful little spot. Absolutely stunning. Really like it. Anyway, we got some. Today's a big mile day. Today's gonna be push up to Fort McMurray and probably even a little bit north of Fort McMurray into the Fort McKay area, which is an area I think all of us Albertans, or at least us that worked up there, are familiar with. And we're gonna hit up the sand roads. I don't think the winter roads are accessible just yet. It is June, so it's gonna be fairly early in the summer, so the roads might still be a little crap, but man, last night we got the craziest light show you've ever seen. Just, oh, hold on here. Still trying to figure out how to use this gimbal. Right there across the lake. And it was really nice. It was beautiful. All night it was just shattering, just flashing like crazy. Super good. Had an epic sunset, an epic meal with some epic people, and you know, this expedition was kind of, I guess you could say it was hastily planned. We were supposed to be doing Tuck, but everything's still kind of shut down. Things are just starting to open up again from this COVID thing. Now we're pretty fortunate in Alberta. We didn't have to worry too much, at least where we were at. It wasn't that crazy, so I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, so we're gonna make some coffee and then we're gonna close up the tent. Everything else is virtually packed up because we were expecting that rain last night, and it did in fact come. But it's nice and fresh. I feel good because I had a shower and a bath last night in the lake. Nice and clean. Let's push on. What are you making, Jay?
I'm making coffee, sir.
Making coffee. Good start. How'd you sleep?
Little bean.
Little bean. Little bean.
I slept amazing.
Yeah, man, me too. It was a great night.
It was amazing.
Yeah. I see you had boosted your Jeep this morning.
Yep. I left my fridge on all night without starting the Jeep intermittently, so I kind of...
Oh. Are you running a fridge or you running a cooler in there?
It's a cooler.
Oh, okay. So you got probably a pretty high...
Yeah.
Pretty high draw. Yeah, me too, man.
Me too. It's all good. Oh, my drawer hangs down a little bit there, eh?
Birds are hanging down, buddy.
That's okay. Jeremy, you guys are popping out a little early today?
Yes, sir. I gotta go drop the trailer, swap some stuff over to the 4Runner, and then link back up with you all.
Rad.
Yes, sir. Should be good.
Cool, man. Well, we'll see you up there.
Yes, you will.
Excellent, excellent. All right, guys. This is day 3 of the expedition. Heading up to Fort McMurray. We're officially past the 1,500 kilometer mark, and then a big 2,200 kilometer push south. Let's go. Me too.
All right.
Grab a BK?
Oh, yeah.
Grab some BK.
Some mighty grease.
All right, friends, family, followers, people that hate me, people that like me. We're in Fort McMurray. What's up, Fort Mac? Been a while since I've been here. Some of it's missing. Recently, Fort McMurray kind of undergone some tough times. They were ravaged by fire not too long ago. And just a couple weeks ago, they started to flood, and the whole down section flooded that we're going to drive through. So, Fort McMurray strong, baby. Fort McMurray strong. We did fuel up, and we topped up our jerry cans for the first time in this trip because we are heading very far north. So this is going to be the furthest far. We're hoping to get as far as we can north, but again, when we were talking to some of the locals, they were saying that the weather and the wind and the weather and the water is just super high, so we might not be able to get to where we want to go. But yeah, hopefully we can get to where we need to go. Oh, I forgot to close Zeus's door.
Or is that just the pressure?
Oh, Jesus, man, that's definitely hot. It's definitely not. It's not boiling. Okay, cool.
I don't want my trailer.
Just keep an eye on it, and cause yeah,
there's nothing leaking underneath that you can see.
No, I didn't see any leaks. You got some condensation from your AC.
Yeah,
that's about it. So if it becomes an issue though, we'll go as far as we can. If you're getting concerned about it, we'll turn around. Not a big deal. We don't want to be breaking.
Well, it's just weird pulling into the parking lot. All of a sudden, I felt like Armstrong steering. So
were you fully cranked when it did it?
Yeah, it was fully cranked, and I was kind of going over. I bet you there's some area.
It's also pretty warm. It's pretty warm, and we've been putting these things to the test, right? We've traveled nearly 2,000 miles. Yeah, we'll have to pay attention.
in your neck of the woods? Sandy ass? Sandy ass Jeremy?
Sanders.
Sanders. Sars.
Sanders.
He's just having a time. So cool. So we're on a winter road. Really, I'm not even kidding. This road's open throughout the winter. It's how Fort Chippewan and everybody else north of here gets their stuff. However, it is closed during the summer, and only quads and side-by-sides typically are able to get down here, but they never met our group, so we're getting it.
No, I did scrape hard there at one point.
What do you think, buddy?
This is awesome.
It's a good time.
Yeah, this is sick.
Okay, this is on.
Rick, what do you think of the Four Corners expedition so far?
Fucking loving it, baby. Holy cow, this is awesome.
It is awesome.
Right? You gotta get out here. You can do it with stock 4 runner. I'm sure you can do it with any stock vehicle as long as you got all-terrain vehicle. And all-wheel
4x4.
All-wheel drive. No 4x4 for this guy yet.
Here comes Jay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm not
Jay, we're approaching our second corner.
Okay.
And our farthest north point.
That's success if I see it. If I've ever seen it. That right there. That's success.
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go until our fuel doesn't let us go anymore.
Okay.
Because there's no gas stations, there's nothing on this road whatsoever. Except for us and some quadders. There's no services here, so. Alright. So, we've got some bad weather coming in. We've got an extreme thunderstorm warning right now. We are about 40 kilometers south of the Wabasca Dunes. And we've got a stock 4Runner with us. one of Jeremy's buddy, Derek Sully, Sully Derek on Instagram if you want to check him out. He's going to be rigging up his truck. But yeah, we got an extreme thunderstorm warning coming in, so I kind of made the executive decision to camp here for the night. We've got still at least 2 hours to go back on the sand road here, but it is absolutely phenomenal out here. It was some epic wheeling to get in here. Man, we're doing it. This is rad. This is so cool. Very cool. Yeah. We're at Twin Lakes. That's where we are located currently, on some Crown land. We got a small fire pit that's sitting there, and a table, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's just beautiful out here, and miles and miles and miles of country. So day 3 is a wrap for driving. We're gonna set up camp, make some food, and it'll probably be a skinny camp because if the weather does turn, we want to be able to get out of here. So yeah.
Good morning. Day 4. Had a beautiful sleep. Woke up to quite a few mosquitoes in the tent, which was pretty obnoxious considering I spent a good portion of the time killing the ones that were trying to get in before I went to sleep, but it is what it is. Got a beautiful lake here. Yeah, we're just gonna make some coffee first. Before anything else happens, we need to make coffee. So let's do that.
That's part of waking up. Folgers in your cup.
Really, we could go up on the road up there, kind of make a semicircle, take some pics.
Well, let's be honest. The purpose of coming up here was the dunes, right?
Yep.
Although we didn't see them, they're still 65 kilometers away. So, my fuel is kinda, I mean, I got my 20 gallons, but if I'm at half a tank, I know Jared's gonna be at half a tank, and if Jared's at half a tank, then I know fucking Dylan's gonna be at half a tank.
Double check with Jeremy.
Yeah, see what he's at for fuel. Jay, you still got that whipped cream?
Yeah, I got whipped. So all the hopping and jumping is one big curtain of foam with cream. It just gloops.
Oh, so it glue, so you can't even, it doesn't even dissolve in coffee?
No. I told my wife that. She started laughing. So no, sorry man. Been whipped. At least I know for next time. No whipped cream.
Yeah.
All right, guys, here we are. Morning of day 4. We are just south of the Richardson Dunes. We didn't make it all the way to the Athabasca Dunes because we are limited by fuel. And I don't even know if you can hear me, but there are crazy amounts of black sandflies around that have just been tormenting us. So we're gonna get on the road. Awesome day, guys, awesome day. Hey, we had a couple of guys just pull out of here. Maybe they tried going down the ice road. Looked like a Land Rover Discovery pulling a trailer. Guess they decided not to go down the sand roads. Sucker.
See, you gotta take the mattress out and beat it.
I've been talking to this camera now for 5 days in a row. Feels a little weird. Anyway, we're at Island Lake right now, and it really is an island lake. It's absolutely stunning. Everyone's making lunch or supper. I'm gonna make up some noodles because my meat went bad, so maybe I do need to buy a fridge. Yeah, we're gonna have a pretty chill night here. I think what's gonna happen is we're going to make some supper, and then we're gonna watch a movie. We're gonna do a little theater here in the bush, and after that, hang out. We're thinking we might stay here for a couple of days actually, because last 5 days have been pretty. It's been a big push. Hold on here, I gotta put my stuff in the. We're just doing a nice, quick and easy supper tonight, because like I said, my meat went bad. Bring it down to a simmer. And yeah, but that's our view, guys. Look at that. Something else, eh? Something else. Yum. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is supper tonight. And it ended up being a hell of a lot nicer than it was going to be, because Jason made a lot of bacon. So what we have is chipotle shells, seashells, with some bacon on it. Smoked bacon, nonetheless. This is going to be delicious. Oh, thanks, Jay.
No problem, sir.
Made it way better. Oh, you know what? Where's my sriracha?
Oh. This could be something new.
Oh yeah. We gotta save a piece of bacon for chocolate, apparently.
See, I was thinking about you. That's why I give you that extra piece.
Appreciate it, buddy. I've never seen a forest so full of birch. Like, it's crazy.
Different, isn't it?
It's birch as far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
That's why I miss about home though. It's all the black fucking spruce.
Black spruce, yeah.
And then the whole forest is moss.
Super soft. Man, I bet you bush camping out there is super easy.
Oh yeah.
Just go out with a sleeping bag. That's what we did on the way back from the BC Overland Rally. Jared and I, we left not like horribly late. Like after I won those prizes, we basically just booked it because we had a lot of miles to go. Pull into this one campsite, and I had my DIY rooftop tent, which like super comfortable, right? But it's a pain in the ass to set up. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Pitched the tarp right on the ground. Put a sleeping bag on it. Went to sleep. It was epic.
They would have the sign right in front. That's your credit.
Good morning. We got some rain last night and it just hasn't stopped. So Dave from Lost Trail Overland also texted me this morning. He says it is also very wet up north. So it's probably gonna be full of clayey mud. Coffee for everyone, all the time. Coffee.
Can't go anywhere without your coffee.
This is not advisable. People get bitchy. A little damp today, but that's okay. Day 5. 5 days. We are, where's the map? Where's the decal? Let's go to Rick's truck and I'll show you guys kind of where we are here. So, this is where we started. That was the Red Rock Coulee, and we traveled up, over, and we stayed about here on our second night in the Badlands. And we went up and over again, and then we got to about the southern tip of that star, and then we went down Highway 63 and over. We are currently somewhere there. So we're actually more central than even I am, and I'm from central Alberta. And so today, depending on the weather of course, because things are kind of moving slow here, but today we're going to move up to that star, and then we get to start the really fun section, my favorite section of what this trip is going to be, and that's going to be the entire section from about Grand Prairie down south, and it's going to be all gravel travel. It's going to be, we're taking the FTR all the way. It's going to be fantastic. But yeah, kind of a slow morning today. We're all feeling a little damp, but we're having a good time. It's a good time no matter what. Yeah. Four corners.
Rick's trying to get his tent set up before the skeeters get in. Skeeters are pretty bad here. They're actually really bad.
Yeah, they are.
They're really bad. But we were told that. We were kind of expecting the skeeters up here to be bad, and it is spring. Oh man, he's so low. I don't know. That's so crazy. All right, what's going on, everybody? That was rad. All right, no ifs, ands, or buts. That was so cool. That float plane just showed up out of nowhere. I thought it was a boat. For real, I thought it was a jet boat on the river, and then just right around the corner, that thing just popped out of it. That was rad. All right, everybody. Dave's screwing up the gimbal again. Here we go. So, we're found camp. There's mosquitoes everywhere. It's absolutely crazy. However, I have been here before. This time, well, about a month from now, last year, I was here with my old employer. We were kind of helping out in the high-level wildfires. And this is where we were actually loading our gear from. We were loading on the helicopters and pulling it up. If I got some footage, I'll put it in here, right here. And you guys can kind of see what was going on. But anyway, so yeah, super cool spot. It is full of mosquitoes because for once in like the last 6 to 7 years, high level in the area of Lacrete, which is where we are about a few kilometers south of Lacrete, we're at their boat launch. They haven't experienced the kind of rainfall that they've experienced here in like 6 to 7 years. So it's super, super cool to see, considering this time last year we were up here and you couldn't see across the river because the smoke was so thick. We were drawing water right out of the river. Lacrete and high level, they were put on a state of emergency on standby for evacuations multiple times. They did actually have to evacuate a few times, but thankfully, obviously, they got it under control and they were kind of able to stay home. And so, I mean, thanks to the men, to the boys and girls in our fire, our firefighting places and these Alberta wildfires, man. You guys have mad respect because it's crazy. And yeah, I couldn't be happier. I got my boys with me, my dogs, and it's absolutely beautiful here. So shout out to the village of Lacrete. Super cool spot you guys got here. And don't worry, I won't tell anybody where it is. It's not my place to do that. Morning, everybody. To make a long story short, not many people slept here last night, including Jay. Mosquitoes are absolutely atrocious. Dave, you weren't kidding when you said they are bad this year. They keep swarming on and off. You can hear them last night, just buzzing hard. So we're gonna pack up and get the fuck out of here. Because, yeah. So, we're at Canadian Tire and high level because the mosquitoes here are really bad. They're so bad that everyone in high level took all the mosquito stuff. Which is probably better for you than for us, but we're gonna try use some citronella in our oil lamps. Hopefully that works. Probably won't. They're huge.
They're so isolated up there, some of those communities, that they'll want to drive to high level or Grand Prairie or even Edmonton to do some shopping.
Yeah.
They're so isolated. When they get here, we seem to have the kind of stuff that they want. They didn't mind to turn around and go.
Right, they don't have to go that far, right?
They went out.
That's a good point, eh? That's a really good point. Jason, we are as far north as we could possibly go.
Absolutely.
What do you have to say for yourself? It was freaking awesome.
We should make this a yearly thing.
I don't think so. Rick, we made it to the 60th parallel. What do you have to say for yourself?
Freaking awesome.
Freaking awesome.
Fucking great.
Yes, buddy.
It's chilly, but hey, it's awesome.
It is quite chilly. What are we doing now, Jay?
We are eating lunch.
Yes, we are eating lunch. Where do we go next?
Anywhere there's no mosquitoes.
Anywhere.
I want to sleep tonight. I don't want to hear Jay freaking killing mosquitoes.
Smashing the side of the Jeep every 10 minutes. Jay had some mosquito issues last night. Jay, why don't you tell us what we got to do with the Jeep now that we found a little issue?
I got to reseal my windows. There's a little hole where they can get through. So no matter how many I killed, there was more coming in. And that's how the night went.
That's tragic. That was both nights. We had 2 nights like that, didn't we? You know, when you're trying to put down the kind of miles that we're trying to put down, you're kind of left with a few options to what you can eat for food. So carrying some wraps and some deli meat in your fridge is a really good idea. And what's an even better idea is putting Doritos on it with some sriracha. That's what I'm eating. And that's the direction we're going soon. Hoorah.
Soon it dawned on me just how little sleep Jay got the night before. We got about an hour south back towards high level and then another hour west before he came over the radio and said that he needed to pull off to the side of the road and catch some sleep. So, with him and Rick decided to take some time, me and Zeus decided to push north and go towards the Zama Wildlife Reserve.
Wild than this, folks. This is definitely truly a beautiful place to come and visit. It is extremely out of the way. If you like wildlife, it's worth it. Birds everywhere. Ducks, waterfowl. This is the This is the Zama Lakes Wildlife Preservatory. This park is super cool. They cover 486 square kilometers, and it's twinned with the Dale Lake National Reserve in northeast China. Dale Lake in China is 15 times bigger than this one. I wish you could stay longer here. But we gotta get back in the truck. We gotta get going. Because Dave from Lost Trail Overland Outfitters up in high level here is making us supper. And giving us a shower. We always love the hospitality that our overland families give us. express my gratitude enough.
Hey guys. Oh, I guess maybe I'll just put the stakes up right here.
Good idea.
Yeah.
No dog zone.
I'll give ours something to do tomorrow.
Indeed, yeah. Make yourselves at home, guys.
Settle down. I gotta show you guys this steak real quick.
One of the character meals, and those are buffets, right? You pay the pretty penny.
Yeah.
You have the characters come around to your table.
So good. Hey guys. We are not at a campsite tonight. Dave and Heather have put us up on their property here in High Level, and we are eternally grateful. Heather and Dave made us a killer dinner. Man, steak, probably the best potato salad I've ever had. Pretty gnarly. And gave us a place to post up for the night. We're gonna have a shower and relax, talk about overlanding, talk about traveling and exploring and all the awesome cool stuff that means. Can't get over it. This trip, it's just cool. Cooler and cooler and cooler as every mile. Epic. I love the people that do this stuff. It's great. Morning, everybody. Day 6 or 7, one of those numbers. We're packing up here in High Level. We just gotta offload some SD cards, and we will be pulling out of Dave and Heather's driveway, making the push down to the Forester Trunk Road south. And it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. We're having some coffees. We got some coffee from Lost Trail Overland Outfitters, so really stoked to try that. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Heather. Your hospitality has been amazing. Cicely, you're a cool kid. And yeah, let's do this. About 300-ish kilometers from High Level to the boom metropolis of Grimshaw, Alberta. Why is Grimshaw important, and why am I talking about it? If you plan on doing the Mackenzie Highway, it starts here. It starts in the town of Grimshaw. It's mile 0. We are at mile 0 in Grimshaw, Alberta. The Mackenzie Highway was built in order to service the gold rush of the Yukon in the 30s and the 40s. It runs from here all the way up to Hay River in the Yukon. You can't get there 100% during the summer because it does connect to winter roads. But if you want to do a really cool winter expedition, I highly recommend you come to Alberta and you do the Mackenzie Highway all the way up to the Yukon. And when you get here, call me, because I will come. So I got a headlight out here, and this headlight, it's fine. You smack it, turns back on. This has been a mechanical helpful tip by Dave. How tall are those ceilings?
23.
Holy Moses. Dave from Lost Trail Overland told me to come into this place on my way through Fairview. It is super cool. Mini bar upstairs. He's got private rooms in here, and the decor is insane. I'm gonna turn this around to show you guys. Pretty rad. That is where we're going to be doing sunrise. I just went cross-eyed. I've never done that before. That is where we're going to do some rad drone shots tonight. Oh. All right, guys. I don't know why I always start it like that. Why do I do that? This is dumb. I'm not gonna.
There could be girls.
I'm not gonna. There could be girls. I'm just kidding. Rick's taking off. He's gonna be completing the rest of the. He is completing the 4 corners, but he's doing it with his fam jam, which is pretty cool. He's gonna go grab the trailer. They're gonna go camping. So he's gonna do a long detour. He's gonna keep going down, then pitch over to Edmonton, hook up his stuff, and then leave tomorrow and finish off the rest down the FTR.
Gonna be in Old Man River.
Old Man River.
Saturday.
Yep.
Sunday.
Yep.
Driving with the wife down to Wellington, to the southwest
Waterton,
border.
yeah, Waterton. That's right.
Drive back for Sunday night, and
Yep.
then Monday, our in-laws are meeting it with us. So
yeah, no, it's gonna be good. So we're just gonna get camp set up. Rick's gonna hit the road, and then it's gonna be down. We're down to 2 now. The 2 amigos finishing it off. So much love. We're gonna set up camp. Then we're gonna cook some supper, and then we're just gonna hang out and chill. All right. I like this guy a lot.
hang out loose.
Drive safe, people.
Epic trip.
Oh man, Dave, what's for supper?
We're having stir fry.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, we're frying some vegetables. We got some noodles that are steeping in here, and yeah, we're gonna cook up some stir fries. We're gonna have some steak in there. It'll be good tonight. It's gonna be a good. We haven't done much talking about our food on this trip because, to be honest, in order to cram this whole thing in the time frame that we did, or that we're doing, it's been go, 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 go.
It sure has been.
It's been go, go. We've been putting down big miles, although we haven't been getting up as early as we should have. That's probably my fault, but we're still putting on the same miles we would have either way.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of time tonight to relax, and we got some new beer that I'm really excited to try out in my kick-ass growler, and yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna batch load some footage. Oh yeah, there's my new growler.
Check it out, guys.
Picked that up today from frick, I forgot the name already. Eisen Brewer House in Fairview, the Fairview Microbrewery. It's a really rad place. I really like it. I damaged that thing already, but I'm hard on the equipment, so.
So I don't know if you guys know how good this smells, but man, does this smell amazing.
Yeah, it does. It smells really good, actually.
I'm like drooling right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna keep cooking away here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Alright guys, so it is supper time. We're having steak stir fry tonight and salad, and it is it looks absolutely delicious, and I'm super stoked about this because this will be the first real food meal that we would have made out here.
Check this out. Oh, squishy.
Squishy. Squishy. Mini tongs are the best thing ever. They're super slick.
Oh, you hear that?
Squishy. Squishy food.
Oh, I can't wait to dig in.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and eat this. Bye. This might be one of the most peaceful places I've ever woke up. So here's the deal. We got a few hundred miles to go today. We're going to finish this section of the FTR within the next hour. Then we're going to connect on the Highway 40. Head down to Hinton where we'll fuel up. Then we'll get back onto the FTR and make the push down to the Ghost into the Wipers area. So it's going to be a long day of gravel travel, but it's just been a great trip. Rick, Jason, Jeremy, Derek, Dave, Heather. It's been fantastic. And I just want to thank everybody for making this possible and adding to the enjoyment. It's been really great. And I'm looking forward to putting all this stuff together into something really cool. So, peace. JD, would you like some syrup with that?
I would love some syrup.
Okay.
Thank you.
Aunt Jemima syrup for you. This morning, we're also trying out the coffee that Dave and Heather gave us, which I am super stoked for. That's what we're dealing with today. Stoke roasted coffee, located in Revelstoke, BC, and it claims that it will satisfy the most discerning taste for fine coffee. We will see.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I am fixing an exhaust.
Oh, your hanger fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good call.
If you guys are doing this trek and you're along Highway 40, the FTR that we were traveling on this morning travels down to about 170 something, and then you're going to connect to Highway 40. The national park along Highway 40 is a protected wildlife preserve. There's a large amount of caribou that come through here. As a matter of fact, during the rutting season, the caribou that come through here number in the hundreds of thousands while they're migrating. And then if you've got kids with you, you can actually come in here and they can sign up for the Caribou Patrol, which is just kind of like a fun little thing for them to do while they're sitting in the car. They get a little passport that they can fill out and draw pictures, and then they can report those and kind of act as like a cool little citizen on patrol kind of thing, which is pretty cool.
Sorry. Yeah.
Telling us what it is.
Yeah.
Remember that cowboy that we passed like a kilometer up? They're doing something really cool. Check this out. So Clara and her husband,
Yeah.
boyfriend, husband, significant other, partner, whatever. He's horsebacking from Alaska to Calgary, Alberta. And that was the guy that we actually just passed.
Yeah.
And they're doing it, he's doing it on horseback, and Clara's following him in a, what looks like a 1981 Ford Econoline camper. And it is super, super rad. And we're hoping, like, look at this. Oh, there he is. Look at that. Look at this, guys. This might have been the coolest. These guys are doing something way cooler than we are.
No way.
Yeah.
What are you guys up to?
So we're actually just on the tail end finishing loop of the Four Corners expedition for Alberta.
Nice.
So we've driven to the farthest you can drive to each four corners
Wow, that's amazing.
on the province. And we're currently heading southbound right now.
And where does it end?
Waterton National Park, yeah.
Nice, good job.
Yeah, it's gonna be slick. It's all gonna be over. I think it's gonna be about 6,000 kilometers by the time we're done.
About there, yeah.
Yeah.
These two vehicles.
Yeah, well, just these two. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool, man.
Love the Jeeps. Truck's awesome too.
Yeah.
So congrats.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You too.
Thank you so much.
This is really cool.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
Yeah, let me just get off. So I started in 2012 from the Calgary Stampede.
Yeah.
Rode 16,000 kilometers home to Brazil. Took me 2 years and 3 months. Wow. And when I got there, I went to visit a children's cancer hospital. And I was just like, God damn it, now I need to help.
Yeah.
So I'm not rich. So I was like, you know, why don't I raise money for them?
Yep.
And go on a second ride. So I headed down to Ushuaia, southern tip of Argentina. That took a year and 3 months, 7,500 kilometers.
Wow.
Through 3 countries. And once I was close to the end, I was like, well, now all I have left is the north, right? So I got to do Alaska to Calgary.
That is savage.
So I started last year from Fairbanks.
Yeah.
And we're headed back to Calgary. Once we get there, it'll be 8 years on the road. 12 nations, more than 25,000 kilometers ridden.
Right.
Wow. Thanks to the help of strangers every day. A lot of people help us.
Yeah, we've experienced the same thing. You know, we've only been on the road for 2 weeks, but
Attaboy.
you know, when you do things that other people wish that they would do,
yeah,
they kind of want to live vicariously through you, right?
Sir.
So anything that they can do to help, they'll usually do.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. People, you just, like I always tell people, I feel like 99.9% of people are good.
Right.
And if you sit at home and watch the news,
you're gonna think that it's the other way around.
They tell you the opposite, right? So,
yeah.
You guys know what it's like when you're on the road.
100%. Yeah.
And people are just willing to help, and the universe conspires in your favor. The hardest part, as you guys I'm sure know, is taking the first step.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. That's what it's
just doing it, right? It's getting to the point of just getting outside and doing it.
It's fear, right? It's like jumping off a cliff into a lake. If you stand on the edge and look down, you're screwed, right?
Yeah.
Or you look the higher
that's right. Yeah.
And when you live in a dream, it's the same way. You got to just eventually, you just got to jump. Yeah.
That is awesome. What are your horses' names?
This is Smokey, and that's Mac. There's 2 wild horses from the Okanagan.
There, look at that. Wild horses from BC.
Yes, sir.
That's what we like.
Yes, sir.
They probably have cousins further up north, I would imagine.
Family everywhere.
So you guys just have the RV as the support?
Yeah, so this was for this trip. The first journey was just horse and pack horse, and Marie and Rocky Aiken lent this beautiful motorhome so you can carry water, hay, feed for the horses, and we have somewhere to sleep at night. And I met Clara on my second journey to Patagonia to Argentina.
Ooh, we have to do that one.
Roped her and brought her out, and yeah, it's been amazing to share this journey with her. And yeah, thanks to these people from Claire's from Alberta, Marie and Rocky Aiken. Like, again, the generosity of the people is tremendous.
Wow, that's awesome. That's super cool. Well, I really want to wish you best of luck on the ending of your journey.
Yes,
I imagine it's probably a little bittersweet.
Yeah, it is. But definitely excited. It's been a long 8 years.
Yeah.
So sad to be retiring from life of the saddle tramp, but
saddle tramp. I like that.
Time has come.
So what's your plan after this then?
A lot of work. My first book, Long Ride Home, available on Amazon.
There you go.
Is being turned into a major motion picture. So we're gonna be working on that. I filmed everything like you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna be putting together a documentary.
That's fantastic.
Writing my 3rd book, releasing the 2nd once I get to Calgary. Yeah, a lot of work.
That's insane, man. I honestly wish you the best.
No,
it's been an absolute pleasure.
Meeting
Thank you so much.
Pleasure meeting you, sir.
Pleasure.
Clara, it was an absolute pleasure meeting you. Best of luck.
Thanks for stopping.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, that's so cool.
For you
I'll be looking out for it. I'm assuming you're vlogging and posting your trip.
WildTV.com.
WildTV.com. All right. Okay. Thanks, guys. Yeah, let's get it.
You guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, I can't get over it. It's so cool.
Where can we watch this?
You can get this on Blind Man Overland.
Blind Man Overland.
Yeah, on Instagram and YouTube.
Okay.
And then Overland Alberta, both on Instagram and YouTube. Yeah.
I'll write it down.
Awesome. All right, guys. God bless. Have a good trip. It was a pleasure. Wow. We thought what we were doing was cool. That is cool. That is one of the coolest couples I've ever met. Straight up. One of the coolest things I've ever seen anybody do. But we still got to get going. We got a lot of miles to go. So we got to go right now. We shouldn't have even stopped, but it was just, I had to ask because it was crazy. Peace. Hey, make sure you guys stay tuned to next week because we will be finishing our Four Corners expedition of Alberta. If you want to stay up to date as to what me and my best buddy Zeus are doing, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to, hit the bell so you know when I post, and drop a little thumbs up in that like bar so that I know you were here. Peace. Oh, we have been putting the miles down today, and on the most beautiful road in Canada. Straight up, I'm gonna say it. I can say it. I can definitely say it. The Forester Trunk Road. And we met up with Joe. Come around this corner down there, come rolling up, and we saw Joe poking out in there. So Joe's gonna roll with us for the night. We're gonna head down to Spray Lakes, and yeah, check out this Tacoma.
God dang it! I could have come quick. We gotta get old straight over.
Welcome back, Joe.
How you doing, lad?
How's it going?
I cannot complain. How are you doing?
Oh, if I'm doing great, man. I can't even get over how great I'm doing. How you doing, Jay?
I'm doing well, I will pack up the stuff here.
Sounds good.
It's been an awesome day, man.
Oh, it's been a fabulous day, man. I can't get the smile off my face.
So we met this couple.
Yeah.
He's riding his horse from Alaska down to Calgary.
Really?
Actually, he's been riding his horse from Alaska for the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Well,
and she follows him in this awesome like 1981 van that, not a van, motorhome.
Motorhome.
Yeah.
So they're a sponsor. They're going to be doing a TV show, I think.
Yeah, they're filming it for Wild TV.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Cool.
Yeah, so
look for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching that series. Plus, he said he's getting a full feature film made based off, I think, his trip through Patagonia.
Oh yes.
Because that's where he met his wife.
Yeah,
super
so
cool.
We met those guys today. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Today has been a huge day, Joe.
Oh, I don't doubt it has.
Come on, bees. Go boy, bees. Just go boy. Ready? Let's go, Dad. Morning, everybody. I gotta be quiet because we did something foolish, some sacrilegious yesterday. Paid for a campsite. Terrible one at that. Don't do it. Don't pay for campsites. Don't go to paid campsites. Use our crown land. Use public land. That's what it's there for. But if you like this kind of thing, that's cool. I'm not hating. I just don't like it. The neighbors are too close. And the guy that runs this establishment's creepy. So we're packing up to go home. Or to head south. Because today is the last day of the expedition. Alright everybody, that's it. That was the whole forestry trunk road from beginning to end. As high up as Grand Prairie, we drove it all the way down to here. We are now in Crow's Nest Pass. Beautiful little town. I'm probably gonna move here because this place is awesome. But we only have literally 1 hour and 30 minutes left in this expedition. So far we made it without anything breaking down, but right now we're just fueled up. We're gonna head over to the highway and make our connecting pass into Waterton National Park, where I will check in with you guys one last time on this expedition. Hey guys. Sorry for the audio quality, but we made a quick little stop here. And it's at a relatively important spot in Alberta's history as a province. Because we are currently, if you see behind me, you'll see that there's tons and tons and tons and tons of limestone that's just sitting behind me. And in the 30s in this province, we suffered a pretty catastrophic and fatal accident. And it was actually one of the worst landslides in history. This mountain here came down in July 1929 at 4:10 in the morning. This mountain, which is Turtle Mountain, released over 120 tons of limestone, falling and sliding and careening down that mountain at the rate of gravity into the oncoming town of Frank. It was tragic. And a lot of Albertans know the history, and some even can place their ancestry right here when it happened. And one of our friends, actually, his dad's first wife passed away here. So it's a moment. It's somber because the rock is so deep. They never could recover all the bodies and the homes. If you go up the hill a little bit, there is the Frank Slide Interpretive Center, where they managed to get some of the artifacts over time. Tragic, but awesome. And I do mean awesome in the traditional sense, not in the cool sense. I mean awesome. Wild. You gotta stop here if you guys are doing this rip from top south. Stop at Frank Slide. Check it out. Oh man. Okay, it is official.
It is 100% official.
We have driven the farthest you can drive to each four corners of this province. What's your odometer at?
5,625.4.
5,625.4 in under 2 weeks.
Under 2.
Just under. No. Yeah. Because we left last Wednesday.
Right?
We did that under 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
It's awesome.
What a beautiful little town. Guess where we are? We're in Waterton. Waterton National Park. This is our fourth and final corner. Jay, we have completed the first ever Four Corners expedition of Alberta. And that makes us cooler than you. I'm just kidding. It doesn't. It really doesn't. But it kind of does. So yeah, we're just gonna look around town a little bit. We are garnering a lot of attention. We're not too sure why. There's a couple people hanging around our pickups with their phones to their ears, and that makes us a little uneasy because we got a lot of stuff in our trucks. So we're not gonna go too far. We're gonna hang out, get some beautiful footage. We're gonna walk Zeus around town a little bit, maybe pick up some patches. Then we're gonna bug out, and this will be done. So, on the behalf of me and Jason, we want to thank you for joining us on this expedition. And if you decide to do this expedition, make sure you hashtag the Four Corners Expedition for all your photos. And let us know if you're doing it, and where you're going, and if you enjoyed it, because we sure did.
Heck yeah.
We've driven everything from sand, gravel, dirt, pavement, concrete. What else can you drive on? Dust, grass.
Yeah.
So, guys, let me tell you something. If you can't afford to go somewhere, if you can't go somewhere because of COVID, if you can't travel the Pan American, if you can't go down to Patagonia like I want to do something local. As a matter of fact, when you do something local, make sure you support local as well, because of this whole trip, we've been trying to make sure that we support local. So you would have seen the videos from the breweries and the local gas stations, and although it doesn't seem like much, that stimulates the local economies. And when we stimulate the local economies, people benefit, and it's your neighbors and your friends that benefit. So please, buy local, travel local. Love you. Peace. Dude, Four Corners, done. Yeah, you too, buddies. What's up, guys? So I kind of want to just make a side note here. If you're planning on going to Waterton, maybe because our trucks are super obvious, but when we got there, it seemed really nice. It was a really cool place. We wanted to do some hikes around the area. But when we got there, we noticed that somebody was following behind us and pulled in where we parked behind us. And then immediately got on his phone with another guy on his phone. And they were talking just about our trucks and who we were and weird stuff. And then he wouldn't leave our vehicles. And he just kept staying on the phone. And then there was another guy that was with him that was also on his phone talking about our trucks. And so we were just getting super sketchy vibes. And we tried talking to them, and they just weren't having any of it. So we took our pictures, we did the four corners, we stayed maybe 15-20 minutes. We were gonna grab a bite to eat and maybe shop around and get some money into their town there. You know, doing the small business support thing, or the local economy support thing. But we didn't feel very welcome. We didn't feel very welcome at all. Not that we necessarily felt unsafe, but there's something shady going on in Waterton National Park in the town right now. I don't know what it is, but we didn't stay. We left very quickly. We didn't stay very long at all. So, plan on going. This trip from the very beginning has been nothing but rad experience after rad experience, and our final day was no exception. Once we were done in Waterton, we decided to turn around, head north towards Cypress to the public land use zone known as the Ghost, to find ourselves a nice little campsite. And we were treated to a very fun little meetup with some really cool explorers. So we still had one surprise left in our bags for this expedition. I just want to thank each and every single one of you guys who have stayed tuned for this entire series. It has been an absolute pleasure to get to know a few of you and to put this content out. If you guys have really enjoyed this, I really want to encourage you to hit that like button and that subscribe button, because it really does help keep me motivated to produce more content and increase the quality of that content as well. So if you guys enjoyed this, we are going to be releasing some more adventure videos very soon here. We've got lots of footage backed up, but I just want to thank everyone for tagging along. This has been absolutely incredible, and you guys have helped made it great. So thank you.